Welcome to the Japan tour. Let's go. I take you for 3 weeks, and here we go.
Okay, now that we are going down to the summer area, so this is the first and the last places you can eat in the bucket before entering into the main area. Okay?
So as you see, there's no music or whatsoever, sound outside of the sound basically of the place. And this is, something that I wanted because I want you guys to feel the energy of all these mini tories, all these mini temples, mini shrines, at the Fushimi Inari, because there was such unexplainable basically energy around that place that I want you guys to feel it as much as I felt it myself back then. If you want to know why this trip also to Japan has a lot to do for you guys, is also the fact that, as you can see here, creativity can also be found in places like this because, sometimes your brain needs to calm down a little bit and to understand that, it's not always in the chaos and it's not always when it's a lot of problems and everything that you will find your best thing. Sometimes you just need to relax, you just need to enjoy a little bit. And this trip to Japan for me is that way, is that kind of way of thing. And the fact that I share it with you is also to show you this. And I think, once you understand that, you can just go and take a walk through a lake. I'm at Biwako right now. It's very something very, relaxing. As you saw, we went to Inari Shrine. It was a very busy day. So today I want to have a very, pretty much relaxing day because I think, and you might understand this, heavy days gives you, not the time to think because you're heavy day, you're very busy. But small days, like light days, like I'm doing right now, I'm just going through a shrine by foot, and then coming back and go walk on the other side and everything can also be a very good help for you. And seeing also another view, and again, as I said, another video, another viewpoint will also help you understand where it's, how you can be creative without needing to almost cut your head off. Because when you have such a view, you can only have IDs. So guys, as you may see and as you may know, this vlog is a little different because I don't really know what I'm gonna show you. I don't know where I am. I know where I am, but I don't really know. I'm just filming a little bit and taking pictures and everything. But, you know, and I have to be aware of the monkeys because there are monkeys in here and I don't want to have problems. But the thing is, creativity, okay, also comes from restriction. What I mean by that is if you have rules you need to follow, whether these are governmental rules, whether it's your own rules, whether it's what you as a person have as values, this is very much, you know, something that, you know, that push your creativity. Because if I cannot do it like this, how am I gonna do it? For example, something that I really like to do is, for example, I really like to film in an environment where there's not a lot of people. As you can see, every time I'm filming myself here, there is not a single person here, and I really much enjoy that part. So when there is a crowded place, I need to get B-roll of that place or something else. It pushes your creativity to do something different than what you should, you know, others do. And this is also a little bit part of the thing that I wanted to talk about in Japan, is that, you know, all your you know, your rules you have and all the things that you do, these are all, you know, things that makes you creative basically. And I'm not gonna push too much here on this one because, as I said, I need to be aware of the monkeys. But that was pretty much that part of the thing, and we are at the 48 Buddha stages, and this is also a cemetery basically, I think. So we're gonna pay homage and respect to the dead people here. Can get more calm, I think, you know. I'm going back to the hotel, just so you know. It was just a little bit of a walk to a shrine, as you might have seen. And it reminds me that sometimes creativity comes also when, you know, it's calm. You know, you have that thing, my hair is a mess. So it all can come when, you know, it's calm. You know, sometimes, you know, having a little calm like this, just the birds, you know, the noise of the wind and the birds, sometimes having a train passing by, and it can help you, you know, for your creativity, because it forces your brain to work more inwards than towards inwards. So in itself, you know, not outdoor, not like, oh yeah, there's a noise, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So yeah, that's that part of the trip, I guess. Sometimes a little calm is always good. I don't know if you already have it, but there is a whole theme about inari kitsunes in this video. It's not only about creativity. It's my touch of it because I have a very big link with kitsunes and inari. But the thing is, creativity comes also not only for outside. What I mean by that is, as we are right now, very minimalistic. Just the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro here, a microphone and myself here, the light of the room, which is not perfect, but you get pretty much the thing. And while airdropping some stuff from my iPhone to my iPad. And the thing is, Japan is also a country that will show you that creativity is not only about what you can put out, the output, it's also about the input. It's also about, what do you change in yourself to be able to do what you want, basically. And while it's not all happy and funny, most of the time it can be nerve-wracking, it can be complicated, it can be, sometimes, I'm just gonna say this just for the fun of it. I don't understand why people say Japanese railway system is complicated, because, it's pretty straightforward, you just read the fucking thing and then you find it. Whatever. But yeah, so it's all about, the input also. What are you basically, ready to change to be more creative on the longer run, and on the way down the road? You have to change your food, you have to change hours, you have to change your clothes, you have to change rooms. This is a whole, these are changes. These are a lot small changes that goes with travel. Travel is also a big change in itself. Also, a thing that you need to understand is that, for example, if you want to have changes, it's not about staying where you're at. I'm not saying, for example, go 12,000 kilometers away like I did. Just go, I don't know, make a 2 hours drive or 2 hours on the bus. You'll be somewhere in another place. It's going to be a change for you, and you're going to see other things. Again, creativity comes from one big thing, curiosity and change, and you're gonna see that through the whole video. So on this, this morning I went for a walk, as you saw and as you can see, and it made me really think about something. Is that when you go, for example, I had a very nice time with some people yesterday at a restaurant. Yesterday, as I'm recording, and you also so you realize that you need those human interactions, obviously, to be creative and everything. For example, I met a very a YouTuber, also someone that makes YouTube videos about reptiles, and it got me ideas. And also something else is that this morning, this is the thing for me. When I have a lot of social interactions, I also need a lot of time alone. So yesterday, for example, the whole afternoon, basically the whole from 12 to midnight almost, I was with people, and as you know, my Japanese is not good and I don't understand a lot. So it's very tiring for me. It's very interesting, I really enjoy, but very tiring. And so what I want to say to you is that after those times, I understand you don't have to blame yourself if you need some alone time. Because for example, me, this morning basically I went for a walk. I went away for 4 hours, went to a shrine in the mountains here in Nikko, and then I went back to the hotel, and I'm here chilling a little bit, filming, and working a little bit. So yes, you have to work. Yes, you have to, grind, as I said, the hustle thing. Not only that, you also need sometimes a little time for yourself, a little time with others, because you cannot be you are not an unlimited machine. You're not an infinite machine. There are times where you will need to get real at some things, so this might be sometimes to do it, basically. So there is a whole thing behind that Japan trip, and we'll talk about it in another video, obviously, where, why I went and what I bring back from it, whether it's for creativity or whether it's for anything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a very fun video to make. It was a very different video to make also, because I'm not used to take the camera around and say, hey, here's my life. I'm more the type of guy that's gonna not show you my life and show you a couple of videos like now, just like this. So I hope you enjoyed, guys, and if you want to continue having better creativity, to find your way of getting creative, etc., consider following this channel, because their following videos are going to be very interesting, and also a little more showing you in depth what I mean by my theory that I showed you a couple weeks ago, and then I'm going to show you in the weeks coming. So I hope to see you in the next one.